Good day, grade 2. Welcome to our discussion in Science 2, the characteristic of matter. So we have the characteristic of matter, and these are the length, the mass, volume, color, shape, and texture. But for today, we are just going to talk about the length. But before we continue on talking about length, I want you to look at this picture. So, have you experienced forming a line, especially in a flag ceremonies? So yes, of course, I know that you already experienced that. So when you are in the line in a flag ceremony, how do you arrange yourself? Or we arrange ourselves by the height of the person. So the student that is small will be on the front, and the taller student will be at the back. So that is the experience when you are forming a line in a flag ceremony. So arranging yourself by height is similar to finding the length of a group of people. You compare your height to others to know where will you stay in the line. Height is used to compare the length of people. So let's talk about length. So length is the measure between two ends of a certain material. For example, your height is a vertical length. This means that your height is the measurement between your toes and your head. So try to extend your arms on the sides. So the measurement between the tips of your left and right middle finger is your arm's length. So solid materials have definite length. So there are different tools that we can use to measure the length of an object. These are the ruler, meter stick, and the measuring tape. So let's talk about the ruler. Ruler is a use if you want to measure the length of a small or short object. So if you are measuring a small or short object, we can use a ruler. So this, for example, we are going to measure a notebook. So we have here the ruler. So in measuring the length of your notebook, we have to place the notebook or the end of the ruler. We place the end of the ruler on one end of the notebook. Look all the line where the other end of the notebook would fall. And then see the number that corresponds to the line where the other end of the notebook is. If there is no specific number, count the lines to know the exact length of the notebook. So the length of small or short objects is often expressed in millimeter or centimeter. So in ruler, the millimeter is this one and the centimeter is this one. Okay, next is the meter stick. Meter stick is like a ruler, but it is longer, just like in the picture. It measures longer and taller object. It measures exactly 1 meter, which is equal to 100 centimeter. So another unit is used to express length is the meter. It is used to describe longer and taller objects. Next is this one. This is a measuring tape. Measuring tape is an expandable measuring tool for length. It can be made longer by pulling to unroll it, It is often used to measure long lengths. So again, the measuring tools that we have are the ruler, meter stick, and the measuring tape. The length of an object tells how long or short of an object is. A tall object is longer than a short object. You can compare the length of the materials by telling which is taller or shorter. Just like in the picture, we have here a coconut tree and a tree. So, the shorter is the tree and the taller is the coconut tree. A tall object is longer than a shorter object. This means that the measure of space between the ends of a tall object is greater than the short object. The size of an object can also give you an idea of its length. Take note that a big object have bigger dimension. Its sides are bigger too. This means that the space between the end of one side to another is bigger too. The smaller object have smaller dimension too. Its sides are narrow too. This means that there is a little space between the two ends of its side. So, an object is longer when there is more space between its two ends. An object is shorter when there is less space between its two ends. So, that is all. That is the end of our discussion in Science in Length. I hope you learned something for today. Thank you for watching and listening. Till next time.